Okay, sorry. Somebody just sent me a coronavirus alert, and every time they send the alert, my video goes off. Okay, students, I will now read Fantastic Mr. Fox, pages 49 to 53. Your quiz is 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay? Don't worry, there's 4 pages, 49, 50, 51, 52. 53 is just me reading, okay? Your quiz is always 4 pages long, and there you go. We finish the book today, of course. I timed it correctly, okay? Of course, if we're going to listen to it, then, yeah, we should finish it. So, okay, for the very last time, okay, students, I will now read Fantastic Mr. Fox, pages 49 to 53, and the quiz must be completed on the 17th of June 2020 before 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. If it is not submitted to the LMS system before 12 p.m, you will be marked absent. Boring. Okay, so good luck. I deliberately don't make this quiz difficult. As you know, I don't. I don't want to be marking anybody absent, so I make it simple. Okay, so are we ready for the end? Okay. Oh, poor Mrs. Badger, he cried. So hungry she very nearly died. But she did not feel so hollow, if only she'll swallow some cider inside. Okay, so we've got a terrible song to start off with again. Oh, poor Mrs. Badger, he cried. So hungry she very nearly died. But she'll not feel so hollow, if only she'll swallow some cider inside. They were all singing as they rounded the final corner and burst into the most wonderful and amazing sight any of them had ever seen. The feast was just beginning. A large dining room had been hollowed out of the earth, and in the middle of it, seated around a huge table, there was no less than 29 animals. They were Mrs. Fox and 3 small foxes, Mrs. Badger and 3 small badgers, Mole and Mrs. Mole and 4 small moles, Rabbit and Mrs. Rabbit and 5 small rabbits, Weasel and Mrs. Weasel and 6 small weasels. The tables were covered with chickens and ducks and geese and hams and bacon, and everyone was tucking into the lovely food. My darling, cried Mrs. Fox, jumping up and hugging Mr. Fox. We couldn't wait, please forgive us. Then she hugged the smallest fox of all, and Mrs. Badger hugged Badger, and everybody hugged everyone else. Amid shouts of joy, the great jars of cider were placed on the table, and Mr. Fox and Badger and the smallest fox sat down with the others. You must remember, no one had eaten a thing for several days. They were ravenous. So for a while, there was no conversation at all. There was the only sound of crunching and chewing as the animals attacked the succulent food. At last, Badger stood up. He raised his glass of cider and called out, "A toast! I want you all to stand and drink a toast to our dear friend who has saved our lives this day, Mr. Fox." To Mr. Fox, they all shouted, standing up and raising their glasses. To Mr. Fox, long may he live, hooray! Then Mrs. Fox got shyly to her feet and said, "I don't want to make a speak, I just want to say this one thing. And it is this: my husband is a fantastic fox." Everyone clapped and cheered. Then Mr. Fox himself stood up. "This delicious meal," he began, then he stopped. In the silence that followed, he let fly a tremendous belch. There were laughter and more clapping. "This delicious meal, my friends," he went on, "is by courtesy of Messrs. Boggis, Bunce and Beats, more cheering and laughter, and I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. He let fly another colossal belch. Better out than in, said Badger. Thank you, said Mr. Fox, grinning hugely. But now, my friend, let us be serious. Let us think of tomorrow and the next day and the days after that. If we go out, we will be killed, right? Right, they shouted. We will be shot before we've even gone a yard, said Badger. Exactly, said Mr. Fox. But who wants to go out anyway? Let me ask you that. We are all diggers, every one of us. We hate the outside. The outside is full of enemies. We only go out because we have to get food for our families. But now, my friends, we have an entirely new setup. We have a safe tunnel leading to 3 of the finest stores in the world. We do indeed, said Badger. I've seen them. And of course, you know what this means, said Mr. Fox. It means that none of us need ever go out into the open again. There was a buzz of excitement around the table. I therefore invite you all, Mr. Fox went on, to stay here with me forever. Forever, they cried. My goodness, how marvellous. And Rabbit said to Mrs. Rabbit, my dear, just think, we're never going to be shot at again in our lives. We will make, said Mr. Fox, a little underground village with streets and houses on each side. Separate houses for badgers and moles and rabbits and weasels and foxes. And every day I will go shopping for you all. And every day we will eat like kings. The cheering that followed this speech went on for minutes. Yay! Outside the Foxes' hall, Boggis and Bunce and Beans sat beside their tents with their guns on their laps. It was beginning to rain. Water was trickling down the necks of the 3 men and into their shoes. He won't stay down there much longer now, Boggis said. The brute must be famished, Bunce said. That's right, Beans said. He'll be making a dash for it any moment. Keep your guns handy. They sat there by the hall, waiting for the fox to come out. And so far, as far as I know, they are still waiting. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for attending the course, and of course, it wasn't ideal. Okay, this semester was made very difficult because of COVID-19, but I hope you've had fun, and I hope you've all kept safe, and if you do see me next semester, please say hi to me. Okay, so that's the end. Good luck, everybody. Thank you very much. Take care. Thank you.